number is this? There we go. You laughed.
She knew.
Yeah, she did. Episode 162, folks. We're live with Tara Klutts. The background sounds are just absolutely naturistic. Eat your hearts out, Caribbean.
I think you win. I think the Caribbean's better.
I've never heard them this loud though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's actually not very loud tonight.
Oh my.
It'll get louder.
It's a good thing for the mics.
The best part is if we get an earthquake, they all go dead silent
Yeah.
for about 3 seconds and then they start back up.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
So it's like the opposite of like an earthquake alarm, right?
Yes.
Silence.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
Thanks.
You're like stepping out of your norm, right? Like,
yes.
the guy was like, Tara, I'd like to interview you. Sure, I'll do it.
Put me in front of a room of teenagers and I'm fine. Adults makes me a little bit more nervous.
Well, then tell us, like, which of your talents is responsible, if you had to sum them up, for us connecting at this time in history?
For you and I connecting where we are?
Yeah.
My spouse. Phil, that tall glass of water over there.
How did you meet that guy?
I was his counselor at church camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Until this day, you're still counseling him, right?
Every day.
Wow. So, like, who did you, I mean, what age were you?
I was 20 and he was 17, maybe, somewhere in there.
Oh, all right.
And then we kind of fell out of touch with each other for about 5 years and then reconnected.
That's good. So who did you learn the skill of counseling from?
Well, it wasn't that kind of counseling. It was just like a camp sponsor. So like I led a group of teenagers.
Oh, so leadership. Okay,
Yes, I was his group leader.
Who did you learn that from? Because you're a teacher, right?
Yes.
So you're still leading the group, right?
Yeah, my mom is a teacher.
Mm.
So I always say I grew up going to teaching school every year of my life.
Oh, that's funny.
What's really funny is I don't actually have an education degree.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So how did you get into a school to teach without an education degree?
Oklahoma is always desperate for teachers, as the news pointed out, and so...
I'm guessing you're good, though. I'm guessing.
I enjoy what I do.
I would think so.
So, I enjoy what I do.
Why will you continue to repeat the skill of being
Right.
that leader? Why will you?
Right. I like to be different in the classroom. So I teach high school math, but I don't think that needs to be boring. 3 years ago, you're going to get to know me, Angel. You ready for this? Are you ready?
Let's do it.
3 years ago, I went back to teaching and I realized that my two children, who you now know, one of them would thrive in my classroom and one of them would hate it. Because it was very much traditional. I'm going to stand up here, give you the lecture. You work independently.
Yeah.
Self-motivate to do this math assignment that's honestly boring.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Yeah.
So I went through what I call my Renaissance period, and I changed everything. I stopped giving homework in high school math, which is completely bizarre.
I could imagine.
We do almost all of the work in class. I don't require kids to do the same assignment.
Parents
so
must love you.
They do when they figure out that it's... Are you watching my podcast right now?
Yes, that's like the best husband move
That
right
is
there.
so odd.
That is the best husband. It's like, I mean, that is the best husband move
He
there.
has to see my face twice.
Yeah. Oh, I'm supporting.
Yeah, but parents do. I think some parents meet it with skepticism because they don't understand a system where you don't do this daily task. I mean, because that's what education looked like for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looks like in Trinidad, but
Very
here
similar.
it's very much.
We would be glad though, like if you said
yeah.
no homework.
Right.
We would be glad. Yeah.
I mean, we've treated education almost like an assembly line in the United States. You know, this is your grade, this is what you do, and we put you through. And somewhere along the way, I discovered that almost all of the kids didn't love learning anymore.
Yeah.
And learning is fun. I mean, we all know this. I mean, you know this.
Yeah.
We are perpetual learners.
Yeah, we are.
And so to be able to introduce that to children again, to have 17-year-olds who, frankly, understand a concept more than I do by the end of a project is really neat.
Yeah, well, that's good. What's one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years?
Consistently over the last 3 years.
You know, everyone I ask that question, right?
I grow a garden every year.
Oh, there we go. They usually say consistently, like consistently.
Did I say it?
Yeah, you did. Like that word is, you know, that word is like that word is like one of the.
Did I said it out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's like consistently.
Consistently.
You grow a garden. Tell me more about the garden. How did that make you feel?
I love seeing things that I've taken care of, or in this case, not taken care of very well. I love going out and picking my own food.
Yeah.
There's something to be said for planting a seed, watching it grow, and then actually seeing the fruits of your labor. And again, I think as a teacher and as a parent, so many of the fruits of my labor, I'm not going to see
Yeah.
the
full.
The full
of it.
fruition of it is so
Yeah.
far out that I think it's a tiny way for me to see that, and it's really good for me to be outside in the vitamin D.
Yeah, the sun is
Yeah.
really out though. It's weird in Oklahoma though. I mean, 9 p.m. and it's like bright compared to in Trinidad, 6 p.m. it's dark, right? Everyone, like Phil went in the pool when it was like 8 p.m. I'm on a call and I hear, you know?
It's practically a midnight swim.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's different. Well, all right. Let's switch gears for a moment.
Okay.
Let me now invite you into my imaginary time machine that is surrounded with beautiful warm blue Caribbean water. Tara, what is your earliest childhood memory?
My what childhood memory?
Your earliest.
Earliest.
And you were bitty, smilly, smally.
Oh, my earliest childhood memory. Well, now I'm stuck in the Caribbean waters. And that is not part of my earliest childhood memory. Oh, hold on, I gotta think how many grades it is.
Sure.
My great-great-grandmother lived in St. Louis. And I know this memory is really old. I could have only been like 3 because she passed away, but she was my mammy. So when I was born, there were 5 generations of women in my family. And we have a photo of me with her. But I can remember sitting on the staircase outside of her apartment in St. Louis.
Wow.
And I don't remember much more than that, but
That's powerful.
I just remember
though.
being, yeah.
Why
it
do you
is.
think that memory is so clear?
My family's really big in my life.
Yeah.
My family, Phil's family, our family. So I think that, I don't know, for whatever reason it ties me to that. I was also born in St. Louis, so who knows?
Yeah. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture?
Absolutely, interpret my dreams.
Boom! This is my favorite part. Isn't it amazing that one of the challenges you have is seeing the seed you planted at the end of it? But in your earliest childhood memory, you saw that. 5 generations.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it is. It's amazing.
Let me give you the high five.
Thank you. I've done like 3 of those today. This thing right here, it's gold.
If we fast forward to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
My favorite, Angel Confession.
Not music.
I can't remember the names of songs ever. I love to sing them really loud.
Okay, you could go ahead if you remember it.
I don't know. I don't know. 12. Where was I when I was 12?
Grade 7? 6?
I moved a lot.
6, 7.
6th, 7th grade. So I was in Kingman, Arizona. I had probably had something to do with, I grew out of New Kids on the Block right around 3rd grade. I have no idea.
It's all good.
Music, not my thing.
It's all
Sorry.
good. It's all good.
Disappointing.
Well, no, you're good. You're not the first. You would not be the last.
Okay.
We've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this imaginary time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. Going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes, but I'm terrible at declaration forms. I make him fill them out. Here we go.
Yeah, I let Amanda fill out mine as well.
Boy, we're in
I'm on
this is
the
a train
airplane,
wreck.
and they pass it. One family member. Have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
As far as, so I
see how you are terrible at filling out these forms.
Yeah, I am. I want to
Yes.
fill out all of them.
Yes or
like,
no?
have I Have I chosen someone to pass them on to? I think I try to pass them on every day.
Is that like a yes or a no?
I don't know. Like, have I decided on
You can
someone?
say pass if you want.
Pass, man.
Alright.
That's a hard question.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Yes.
What about screen time, the phone and or the computer? More than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Oh, less than 8.
If you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Tara, or
Yes.
AKA American style Tara
Hey, nicely
Klutts.
done. You impressed in that?
What would you say that statement is?
Where I am right now today?
Like a statement that represents who you are.
Love people where they are. And don't worry about where they're going to be.
I love that. Wow, that's good. Ooh, can I add to it? Tara Klutts
Yes.
ensures that the seed that is planted grows in the future. High five. Yeah. Ah!
Money! I'm telling you, I'm trying to see how many I can get. I think I'm at 5.
In closing, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Oh, no. I'm
You're
letting
good?
you drive this train.
Tara, this was amazing. Thank you for being on What is Inspired
you.
by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Boom.